Yo, you don't know it's your boy Rashid's Take TV. Yo, check this out, man. So we came across a video we're going to react to. You know, Rory defends Kendrick against roryandmal. So yeah, man, before we get into the video, man, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. Let's get active.
Welcome back to Marcus at Work Media. So according to the Rory and Mal show, Kendrick is the only person that has never ducked the fade, never ducked the beef, and has stood 10 toes down on the beef.
Listen, I might as well just be TD in here because the only person that's never been compromised in a battle, period, is Kendrick Lamar.
What do you mean?
I don't know, that sounds like it deserved it.
He's never been compromised in a battle?
Oh, shit. Why you get him started?
Kendrick Lamar's never filed a lawsuit in a rap battle. Kendrick Lamar's never ran away from a rap battle. There's only one man that hasn't been compromised.
Or lost a rap battle.
He's only been in one.
That counts.
That's not fair.
You gotta start somewhere.
We are looking at this lawsuit with Drake's situation all wrong. Apparently, it's not as deep as we think, and it's not about Drake, apparently. It's about something much deeper. Let's take a listen, shall we?
Oh, well, Drake, you already have so much money. Just shut up and sit down. Like, that's what I'm seeing online. Like, yo, you're already the most streamed and have been on top for this many years and this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da. You should just take this loss and, okay, you talking about still a rap battle, but what if something in his contract is violated and the label has to pay? He's not supposed to say, hey, y'all did this goes against my contract. Because if he did something that went against his contract, I can promise you the labels would have him in court.
Yeah.
Now that it's reversed, people are saying, oh, he needs to take his loss like a man and just sit down and like what? But he has a contract. This is business that was violated that his lawyers found. And they're saying, hey, y'all did this violates Drake's contract.
Bro, listen to this glazer, man. Bro, this guy is disgusting, man. Over your malware, bro. This guy is like a virus, man. He's toxic, bro. Yo, my guy should put, Rory should put it to him, man. Yo, so didn't Drake think that something like this could happen by begging Kendrick Lamar to come and start a beef? Begging Kendrick Lamar to come and start and drop tracks. Begging for the beef. Beef is out there when two artists are beefing and they actually start a rap beef. Nothing's off limits. Unless a man say Ray and the other agrees that, you know, don't go there, and they agree, you know, we're not going to go there, we're just going to keep it at a certain direction, then fair enough. But rap battle is there to destroy your opponent, literally. Not figuratively, literally. This guy is such a glazer. We're talking about lawyers came and found a clause or something, man. Let's be honest, man. Drake is basically suing because Kendrick caught him a PDF, man. That's what he's doing for Not Like Us. But don't forget that during the other track as well, Drake was making fun of Kendrick Lamar, saying Kendrick Lamar got molested. They're literally making fun of a child getting molested. So what are you talking about, Mal? Man, get out of here, bro. This guy is just dumb. He just loves Drake too much, man.
You need to pay for this.
Now, we know Mal is team OVO every day of the week, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? But in this clip, he's saying it's a popular thing to hate on Drake, and a lot of this buzz around social media is all about people on the Drake hate train, and they're blowing it out of proportion, and he has the right to sue UMG because they broke the contract.
It's cool to hate Drake right now. That's what the public perception is, that Drake, he lost, you know, he's, you know, this corny Canadian and he's not of the culture and he just attaches himself to people to kind of like be a part of the culture. Like, that's just what the noise is.
Now, Roy has a slightly different perspective. He's saying, so what if Drake wants to blow up UMG and compromise himself for the greater good of working artists to get their fair shake in the music industry? So what of Drake's motives?
Drake has probably benefited off this system as well. Yeah, probably so. So what? Okay, if he wants to sacrifice himself for this entire thing, great. He's the only artist that could be able to do this. So if he wants to do it, more power to him. Because again, I think it'll help us. Tell on everyone. You've been here for 15 years. You know everything that's going on. You have the most power, the most money of any artist outside of Taylor Swift. I'm sure Drake knows that bots have been somewhat around his career at some point.
Of course, 100%.
Even during the Pusha T battle, I remember there being bots everywhere on the timeline.
Because even in Meat Mill battle as well, especially, there's bots everywhere, fam. Bots everywhere. Back to back as well. Like I said, I don't even think back to back was even that hard. Because I think there's a thing going on that Drake even stole like lyrics from Daylight, bro. I didn't even actually write that full song. You get me?
You said Pusha T's name, 1 million OVO bots were killing you in your mentions. So, cool. If Drake is fine with exposing all this shit at the expense of people saying, hey, you did it too, so?
If Drake actually did benefit from the bots, that doesn't make his claims any less valid. Apparently, this is just what they say. Now, they seem to have a theory here. A theory and secret meaning behind whacked out mural that nobody is talking about. They figured it out and they want to share what that theory is and what it really could mean. Let's see if you agree.
I never seen this before, man. So I'm just discovering this with y'all, man. So let's see what they're saying about whacked out murals, man.
Get your feelings in this battle out of the way. Don't let anyone put smut on your name. Keep your head down.
AKA, don't let me call you a pedophile. Go sue your label?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think when it started with, going up your rank, I think that goes directly to Lucian. Going up your rank over there. Go ask for what you deserve over there. You're a god, even when they say you ain't, because they're saying, we're not going to give you the value of what you want in this negotiation. Look what happened. You are quote unquote, you're not worth this billion that you're asking for. This is all alleged, by the way. You're still a god over there. Like, don't let them ever do that. Keep your feelings out the way. Go sue. Don't let anyone put smut on your name. Go do the defamation case. Don't let no one put no smut on your name like that. That's crazy. I called you Don't let nobody do that shit. So go sue the label.
So with this theory, Kendrick is trying to give Drake an opportunity to scale up and man up with Universal. Go get your money. Stand on your own. Don't let them boss you around like that.
Actually, I do kind of slightly agree with that take from perspective, because if you listen to throughout the beef as well, nothing to do with GNX, like the actual songs on the beef, Euphoria and all those songs. If you listen to it, Keda is schooling Drake on how he should move and the route he should take and the direction he should take in music. Because he basically told Drake, like, yo, bro, listen, you should not have signed that deal. Was it $600 million? He should not have signed that deal because Drake had the opportunity to go independent. Because like I said, if Drake went independent, Drake could make that kind of money like in 2 years. Easy, bro. Easy. But like I said, Kendrick knew how this guy moves and it's very predictable. But bro, that's an interesting take still. I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, when you sit and think about those bars and whacked out mural, that slightly kind of it actually kind of makes sense, bro. Going up your ranks. Know you were God even when they say you ain't. Yeah, Nick. Keep your feelings out of the way. Who's smart upon your name? Yeah, fam. When you think about it, that's actually an interesting take. I never even thought about it like that, but yeah. That's why I keep saying, man, Keda is a GOAT, man. Keda is a GOAT.
Now, the other cast members is saying, if he is saying that, it's to taunt him. It ain't to do him no favor, because, yeah, he really does hate Drake's guts, which I agree.
Yeah. Go ahead, Demers.
If he's doing that, he's doing it in a mocking way. It's not in a loving way.
Because even my girl here, she was saying the same thing as well, like, and I did another video, I think the title is why dissing Kendrick Lamar is not a good idea. Yeah, man, she was like, yo, K-Dot need to come and stand up, man. And all of them look like they're fools, man, because K-Dot went and destroyed Drake because, they were talking about Drake was one up. And I said Drake was one up. Kendrick is taking too long to respond, even though Drake took longer than Kendrick to respond to this. That's how like some people in the industry just have this thing about them, man.
It's in a very much mocking.
Kendrick is very sarcastic, so
yeah. Because he does hate Drake. So like that's like he's not gonna fake this is fake uplifting, and like he will fake uplift somebody like Cole or somebody else with a fake rap battle, but he really despises Drake.
Fair. You know what? I will fully take that yes, he could be saying this in a very condescending way.
Now there's a question that came up during this discussion is why is Not Like Us on GNX album? Why would he leave off one of his most popular songs off the album?
I don't know when an artist's biggest song ever was left off of their project. Y'all don't think that has something to do with it?
No.
That is crazy.
No, because I think that would make that would make Drake look even crazier if he put Not Like Us on there, and then
I don't really get that. Not Like Us doesn't have no place being on GNX. Not Like Us is like a single. That has nothing, that had no merit to even being on GNX. We saw the entry to Not Like Us, but the actual song that the entry was meant for, you know, the one we saw like in the video, we actually got the song. Bro, what's Mal talking, bro? Not Like Us has no business being on GNX, fam. And to be honest, Not Like Us wouldn't even suit or sit well on the album GNX. It's a totally different ambience, man. It wouldn't sit well on GNX. Let me know if y'all agree with that. Take it down in the comments, man. I don't think that would fit on GNX, man. Because let's be honest, Keda had I don't think he had any intention of him dropping that on GNX. That song was released in the battle. That song became a hit. That's like still like a single, bro. That's what that is. That's a single, because it wasn't like something that was planned or pre-planned to like, okay, if one of these songs, you know, goes huge, like Not Like Us did, I'm going to take that and drop that on my next album. That don't make no sense, bro.
And because of this, because it's only a petition now, it's not even really a lawsuit yet.
Right.
Yeah.
But let's say it was a lawsuit and it went through that they would have to take that off the album while things were in litigation. I think that would make Drake look even crazier with this "give me my ball back, no one can play" type of accusations he has now.
Some cast members are speculating it's because he values a body of work in itself. And Not Like Us did not fit with the body of work of GNX, so
that's what I just said, man. It does not fit. It wouldn't fit with GNX, man.
he did not include it. Other people are saying it's easier for them to keep it separate in case there's any litigation and dealing with the Super Bowl and the dispute and the bot allegations and all of that. What do you think?
When has an artist ever left their biggest song off of their album?
But Kendrick is not the typical artist, Mal, and that's what we were telling you before we even heard anything about this lawsuit. When we had this argument with you and we said that we think he's going to leave it off the album, our point still stands pre-lawsuit, that he's not that type of artist. Kendrick likes to provide bodies of work, and providing a body of work with a song like that has what it has attached to it, it just doesn't go with what I think his vision would be.
Exactly.
That's why I never thought that it would be on it.
Exactly. That's exactly what she just said. Because it doesn't go with that body of work. You get me? That GNX is not about the diss with Drake. That's not what GNX is about. There's a few songs on there that you can see here. There's shots on shot for fight, but the original ambience of GNX was nothing to do with the beef that, you know, Kendrick and Drake had, and anything to do with those songs, man. Those songs were done specifically for the beef. You know, specifically for that little period of the beef. GNX is by itself is another body of work where K-Dat, you know, showed in a lot of different artists love me. A lot of them. So it doesn't make no sense. That don't make no sense, because Mal will do anything to glaze for Drake. I don't know what he's talking about.
Now, Julian made a really interesting point here. Now, he's worked for the labels like myself. I've been behind the scenes doing marketing campaigns for the labels. I know bots is a real thing and a real tool that labels use. But one thing you cannot fake with bots, tons of money on advertising and any other thing that the record labels have at their disposal. You can't fake relevance. You can pay all the money you want to pay to put stuff in front of people. How they respond is up to them.
Not Like Us was an anomaly, and I'm on the side of look, they fudged the numbers. They were selling ads at a lower clip. I get all that. Assuming everything Drake said is true. My argument still is that you can't fake cultural relevancy. Like, I've worked at a label. We've put thousands of dollars, sometimes millions, into a record, and you can't trick people into thinking something. Either it is or it isn't.
Facts.
When something, you can add fire to it and make it bigger than it already is, but you can't like trick people into what the culture is quote unquote feeling. That record had everybody. I don't think like it needed all this juice and boost and all this like stuff that Drake is.
Well, it had everybody because it was part of one of the biggest battles in.
Of course, no, I'm saying all of that with it. Like that's what made this song what it was.
So it has to stick and resonate to some degree, or all of that money is just wasted. So the theory is, even if bots was in play here, Kendrick's song had to connect with people in a way to be able to make bots even work
Exactly.
properly, the way it is intended, on top of ads, on top of pushing money behind it for advertising. It's like an old school Chevy. When it first starts, you gotta kind of rev the engine, get the motor revved up, get it warmed up in order for it to actually get going and get the engine moving. That's kind of how marketing works. You gotta kind of get the ball going, and if people are not connecting with the song, it doesn't get the ball going no matter how much money you put behind it. Now, to Julian's point, it has to connect, and that's what that song did. So I don't even think bots is really a conversation. The people wanted to hear the song. That's why it did well.
If you're Kendrick, are you upset that Beyonce's performing at the halftime on Christmas?
Why?
Why
You be
would it
upset
be?
about
Yeah.
that?
Because I think her viewership will be higher than his.
I don't think that a Christmas game is going to get bigger views.
This guy is such an oh my god. And these are the guys that Drake has around him, bro. Listen to what this guy just said. This guy is dumb and dumber, fam. Beyonce's Christmas performance can never ever be anything bigger than performing at the Super Bowl. Are you dumb, bro? So people say something sometimes, bro. You have to wonder about their mentality, fam.
Views than the
Even
Super
if it's
Bowl.
Beyonce,
Even if it's Beyonce.
it's the Super Bowl, man.
Huh?
Exactly, it's the Super Bowl, bro.
Beyonce.
It's the Super Bowl.
It's Beyonce. Beyonce's bigger than the Super Bowl.
I'm a Beyonce fan. I'm telling you that it's still the Super Bowl.
Now, Ma being Ma wanted to compare Beyonce halftime bowl with Kendrick's Super Bowl coming up. Now, one is Christmas, one is Super Bowl. The numbers are completely different. Ma is, I don't know, he's just trying to antagonize Kendrick fans. He's saying that Kendrick is probably feeling some type of way. Allow Beyonce to perform at Christmas during the halftime performance right before February's performance for the Super Bowl.
What does one have to do with the other? That's the question. That's another question. What does one have to do with the other? Man's acting like that's going to impact either Beyonce or Kendrick. The fact that the matter, Kendrick and Beyonce, they're not enemies. They're not even enemies, bro. Like I said, man, these Drake lasers are out of control, man.
The rest of the cast is like, hey, bro, those are two different things. This is not even the same. He wouldn't even be worried about that. The numbers are not going to be the same.
And if you're Kendrick, you don't feel the type of like, damn, why would y'all? That's December. Mine is in February. Like,
No.
No.
I don't even
Matter of fact, great. Now you're just adding more credence of artists performing at halftime at NFL games to get people that typically wouldn't watch NFL games and are just music fans to watch NFL games.
So what do you guys make of what these talking points are in the podcast that they spoke about, right? Do you agree with Roy? Do you agree with Ma? What about Julian's perspective? Do you?
I agree with Rory here, man. This guy Mal is out of control, man. But like I said, man, you saw Mal doing like the beef on what's going on, man. This guy was just rapping Drake and putting Kendrick down in the gutter, man. And when the stuff came about, you know, videos dropping about Drake and the girl on stage, man, He saw Mal just sat back in his chair, man. He couldn't even answer, man. You could hear crickets, man. You could hear crickets, bro. Crickets, like literally. This guy is crazy, man. But yeah, man. Like I'm saying, man. It's a very interesting take, you know, especially take on whacked out murals and what it could be, what it could mean. So yeah, let me say, man, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.